if you haven't caught the first speech on YouTube,
God forbid.
I did explain that the last shot there was where the "Love, Love, Love" was written in the sand in New Zealand, where Lee went down on one knee and proposed. That's why it matters so much. And Claire's cousin Andrew was nice enough to do that for us, so a big hand to him. Okay, so I spoke a little bit in the first speech about the fact that Lee and Claire believe it's fate that they are together and they met, and it was building up to this really. It's a bit dodgy. And basically, so what I decided to do, they'll attest this, but what I decided to do was I asked them to write a poem each, to really try and think hard about what if fate took a day off, what would it be like without each other? And Claire sent hers first. It was really sweet. I remember a little bit. It goes, "If I didn't have you, my life would be incomplete. I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep, blah, 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 blah." It was really nice. It's tragic. It's tragic. Half of Manchester would have hard. It was nice, but whatever. Lee's one was better. Lee's one was so good that I put it to music. So, I don't have the words on me, I'm going to try and remember them. But at the top of it, it says something like, I think I put it on it. Oh, so that was for the poem, that, yeah, blah, blah, blah. So this was Lee's one, if it comes up. Is it thinking about it?
Technology.
It's just one of these. There you go. If I didn't have you, a poem by L. Jones to my beautiful wife, Mrs. J. If I didn't have you. If I didn't have you to hold me tight. If I didn't have you to lie with at night. If I didn't have you to share my inside. Dare to kiss me and dry my tears when I cry. Really think that I would have somebody else. If I didn't have you, someone else might do. Your love is 1 in a million. You couldn't buy it at any price. But of the 9,999,000 other possible loves, statistically, some of them might be equally nice. Or maybe not as nice, but say smarter than you. Or dumber but better at sports or crosswords. I'm just saying I'd probably have somebody else. If I didn't have you, someone else might do. If I were a rich man, I guess I would be with a surgeon or a model or Pippa Middleton or Kennedy, or an infomaniacal exhibitionist heiress to a large chain of hotels. If I were a rich man, maybe I would fiddle with the rich man girls. I'm not saying that I'd not love you if I were wealthy or handsome, but realistically there's lots of fish in the sea. And if I had a different rod I would conceivably land some. Even though I am fiscally consistently pitiable and considerably less Brad Pitt than Brad Pitiful, am I really so poor and ugly that you think only you could possibly love me? And I think I probably... If I didn't have you, someone else might do. And look, I'm not undervaluing what we've got when I say that given the role chaos inevitably plays in the inherently flawed notion of fate, it's abstruse to the juice I found my soulmate at the age of 24. It's just mathematically unlikely that in an office in Stockport County I'm going to stumble on the one girl I see specifically designed for me. And if I may conjecture a further objection, love has nothing to do with destined perfection. The connection is strengthened, the affection simply grows over time, like a flower, or a mushroom, or a guinea pig, or a vine, or a sponge, or a big old tree, or a banana. Love is made more powerful by the ongoing drama of shared experience and the synergy of a kind of symbiotic empathy or something like that. So I trust it goes without saying that I would feel really very sad if tomorrow you were to fall on something high or catch something bad. But I'm just saying, I don't think you're special. I mean, I obviously think you're special, but you fall within a bell curve. I mean, I'm just saying, I think you are unique and beautiful. You make me happy just by being around. But objectively, you would have to agree that, baby, when I found you, options were relatively thin on the ground. You're lovely, but there must be girls as lovely as you, and maybe more open to spanking or table tennis. I'm just saying, I'd probably... I mean, I reckon it's pretty likely that if, for example, my mum hadn't sent that CV for me for the job on TV before Roberto Mancini came and grabbed me for his team, then our variables would probably have been altered by the absence of that event to have meant the advent of a tangential narrative in which we don't meet. Which is to say, there exists a theoretical, hypothetical, parallel life where what is not as it is, and I'm not your husband and you are not my wife, and I am a stuntman living in LA, married to a small blonde Portuguese skier who, when she's not training, does abstract painting, practices yoga, and brews her own beer, and really likes making home movies. And her mum doesn't mistake me for Tevez. But with all my heart and all my mind, I know one thing is true. I have just one life and just one love, and my love, that love is you. And if it wasn't for you, darling, I'd probably have somebody else.